Hey there, Wendy here with Jazzydoodledesigns, and today I thought I would go through my completed pages for July. I'm a little behind. It's halfway through August now, but I don't have a lot. I think there's 5 or 6, so let's jump in. Okay, so first up is Rita Berman's Asia book, and I'll do you the service of not trying to pronounce it. And I did this hawk page, and this is a color along on the channel, so I'll link that in the description box below. So if you're new to my channel, every time I do a color along, I have a poll and I let you guys decide what book, what other medium I'm going to use, whether it be Neocolor 2s or Inktense or pastels or whatever, and what book and what colored pencils. So this one, the choice was Albrecht Durer watercolor pencils, Prismacolor pencils, and of course this book. So what was interesting is normally you would use polychromos pencils with the Albrecht Durer, or you would use Albrecht Durer wet and then go over it when it was dry. So this was kind of interesting, but I enjoyed doing this page. Next is Hannah Carlson's Daydreams. This was also chosen by you guys. I chose this squirrel page, and I used Inktense pencils and polychromos. So in addition to that, what I've started doing is where I can, I make short videos of different things. So I show how to color the gold crown, I show how to do gold filigree, and I show how to color glowing gemstones, and also how to color these pearls and make them look essentially like pearls. So those are all short tutorials that are on my channel as well. But I really like how this turned out. I thought it was very fun. I'm not thrilled with the gold filigree, which actually, come to think of it, because I wasn't thrilled, there isn't a tutorial on this, but there is one on the gold crown and the pearls. Anyway, I did that. Next up is some Benny Blue. I love cute stuff, and Benny Blue fits the bill. So I did this all-you-can-eat page, and I chose just to give it a little bit of a bottom. I don't know, I just can't wrap around or get behind, I guess wrap around is not the word, can't really get behind the whole idea of just a full background for no reason. To me, a background should make sense, and these little images are kind of standalone little images. So I may change my mind at some point, and don't get me wrong, I've seen other people that create backgrounds for these and they look really good. I'm just not a believer that you absolutely have to have a background. I think it can enhance your picture, but I don't think it's a have to. So that's what I'm going with, and I used polychromos colored pencils on this. Next up is R.J. Hampson's A Frog's Tale. This is a cute book, and I did this motorcycle page, so shout out to one of my loyal subscribers, Charlie. They asked for this page, and so I wanted to do that for them because I appreciate all of my subscribers, but especially some of the ones that have been with me like from the very beginning. So I used blick or cezanne. I'd have to look it up, but I believe it was blick colored pencils, and you know, I feel like they're good pencils, but on this paper, if you look, there's these white dots. Guys, I did multiple layers, like a lot of layers. and I thought about using a blender. In the end, I just decided it is what it is. I'm fine with how it turned out. I think it turned out cute, but it did. I probably have at least 7 or 8 layers here, and you wouldn't really know it by the amount of white that's popping through. And it is Amazon paper, so you can only do so much. Next up is, if you've been around my channel, you know I do like to work in this book. I did this page, Beauty and the Beast, and I think it turned out really well. This page was done with Cezanne colored pencils, and I thought it handled really well. Now the one thing I do is I spray my pages before I start with a workable fixative, and I found that on this smoother paper it just adds a little more tooth, and I just find that I like the results a little better. So there is that. Once again, not even going to pronounce it, but Under the Microscope, Rita Berman, and I did this underwater page, and there is a color along on the channel for this, and I just really like how it turned out. It was very fun. This is done with Black Edition colored pencils, and I love the vibrancy of this page. I think it's very fun. So that's it for today, and I appreciate you popping in. If you like this kind of content, please hit the subscribe button. I would love to see you on my channel. I do tutorials, I do flip throughs, color alongs, and all things adult coloring. So I look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.